Chaos is that which existed before time, when the words of a story lose their meaning, when actions cease to have purpose. Know that only faith can protect you from this peril, here in the Garden of Worlds.
Hmm?
Oh, there we go. I got it working. I was having issues with my mic.
Ah.
Not a whole lot, Miranda. Just, eating, pooping.
Sometimes I worry that the answers I embrace
Trying to finish this game.
Can we ever truly fully understand the divide between our biology
I can
and our
probably
intellect? How much
go
is
back to
nature,
working on
how much
Fallout.
is nurture? If my intellectual capabilities and my knowledge were replicated in a machine, would that machine be me?
Yeah.
Would
I
it be human?
figured out what was going on with my mic.
What would be more humbling to my ego? If the answer was yes, or if the answer was no? What if I'm making too many assumptions? But there's no time to worry about my ego now. There's work to be done.
That was my monitor being a bud as usual. For some reason it likes to take over sometimes. So for some reason it overrides my mic. Fun times.
Fun times.
So you got into the beta, huh?
Apparently, I just got an email. I checked it, and it looks legit.
Ow.
Because they're having you log in through the browser and do all that shit, and they don't ask for any personal information, so it looks legit. I'm not sure why I deserve that, but okay.
Crazy.
Give it a look-see.
I did not get into it.
That sucks. You're usually the other one who gets into a lot of those with me.
Usually.
Maybe you'll get one down the road, who knows?
Yeah, I might get one later, who knows. But I do tend to get them usually a little bit later than you, though.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
You're like, for some reason, at the top of the list.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
Like, seriously, I'm not a good tester. I give a little feedback, but not much.
Yeah.
And I'll play a little bit, but again, not much.
Yeah, I do about the same now. I'm like, well, that was fun. I'm gonna go back to the other thing, I guess.
Yeah, like the game I'm invested in that actually has meaningful, content that's not going to be erased.
Yeah, right. I'm like, I put in like 16 hours into the beta, and it's gone.
Are we going to ask you questions now? I don't know. Are we going to ask you questions, Miranda? Are we?
That itself is a
Should we
question.
ask questions of you? What questions should we ask of you? What unsolved mysteries?
What's your favorite Jello?
Jello, I believe. That's what you said,
Yeah,
right?
Jello.
Yep. What's your favorite flavor of Jello? really into Jello. What's your go-to sick foods then? Like when you've had the flu and you're trying to recuperate.
I understand that.
I mean,
I'm not really
soup,
into Jello either.
Gatorade. I love Jello.
I like tomato soup better if I'm sick.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That just does not seem. That's rarely appetizing to me when I'm normal. It's okay on the rare occasion, like Campbell's tomato soup, no chunks, has to be creamy.
Yeah.
And then a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yep. That's yeah, about right. I wouldn't have it much any other way. Got pulled over for vaping in your chart. Wow.
Ice cream's your go-to sick food? Man, Jesus Christ, that seems even more prone to making me barf than tomato soup when I'm sick.
Jonathan's about the same though.
What, he eats ice cream when he has the flu?
Yeah, he likes ice cream
Jesus.
a lot.
That's crazy. You have never had the flu. You've never had to barf in your entire life. You've never been like sick with a stomach bug or something where you were just like feverish or vomiting.
That doesn't seem right.
That doesn't seem right, but if that's actually happened, holy shit, I feel sorry for you when you first experience it. It is not going to be fun. I would be very careful, honestly, if that ever happens then, where you get to experience that. Not only is it going to be like, oh, wow, bad experience, you might actually be prone or at risk for having it severely, considering your body has never experienced that before. So be very careful. If you actually do experience that, just be on the lookout. Watch your health.
Yeah, I mean, vaccines can help. They can also do the opposite, though.
Yeah. Vaccines, sometimes they're just like 10% effective or something like that. I have never actually had a vaccine because, well, first, when we were younger, we grew up, it's like, not that helpful, and yada, yada, yada. Nowadays, it's because my sister had a bad reaction to one, and she's not supposed to take them. She's one of those people who is susceptible to some sort of problem that they cause.
Oh, fun.
So I probably will never get one myself just because I might have the similar reaction.
Oh, this one is throwing me off. I don't know what to do. Good old cults.
Yeah. Yeah, colds are not fun.
Still a piece concerned. I did.
Ooh.
What a tragedy. Hey. Oy vey.
Oh, you go hold.
Can't cross the streams. Which leaves off this last one, of course. Which means... Choking bastard. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's sick. That's fucked up.
My child, there is no shame in seeking another path. Leave this mystery for another day.
Welcome back. That doesn't make any sense. Unless I power it. Do you like crocodiles or alligators? Not an animal person. What? You have no animals? Not even a cat or dog? You are crazy. I have 2 cats. And they're both butts. Yeah. Yep. So if I can do it from here, maybe that is the point. I bet Did that. I'd have. Away. Alright, I think I have an idea. Let's see.
Do you have any animals like you? What?
No. Do you have any animals? I said I had 2 pets, and they're both butts, or 2 cats, and they're both butts. And then she just called me a butt.
I am multitasking. Poorly, I might add. Piss poorly.
Next time, don't be a butt.
Ugh.
Can I get both of those? That would help tremendously. Yeah. Aha! More shit. Alright, cool. Getting closer. Getting closer to my ultimate goal. Killing Harper.
Oh, what?
What? What are you flipping out over there for? Alright, so the ultimate goal is to bring the jammer to the end. Which means I gotta somehow line this up. Which one's there? Yes. Oh boy. I mean, if you could be a mole rat, what would you do?
I'd probably crawl up your butt.
That's weird.
I'd probably crawl up your butt if I was a mole rat. Bonnie's butt. Not your butt, Miranda. Your butt's fine. There will be no mole rat up your butt.
Now I'm just confused. I just want to be up everyone's butt.
What's a Oh my god. Have you never played a Fallout? Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4?
You never watched
I
Kim
guess so.
Impossible? Well, you can Google it. I mean, it's just a rat. And it's a mole.
I think the correct thing you should be saying now is, and you should play Fallout games.
You should play Fallout.
They are good games. You might be too far removed from the original ones. They're pretty damn old, and they don't really make games like that anymore. But 3 and New Vegas, really good games. First-person shooters, post-apocalyptic sci-fi. Well, you know, I say mole rats. Mole rats from New Vegas is what I was thinking of, but mole rats are actually a living creature. Look up naked mole rat. They are an actual live creature from Africa, I think? They're the only mammal. They're not a pretty creature, but they're the only mammal that has like a hive-like mentality. It's kind of crazy. They're pretty interesting. So they operate with like a queen, and harvesters and workers and warriors.
Huh. Guess I can't do that. Damn.
Someone's bringing up freaking DBZ Abridged. Did you
Nice.
ever pick up DBZ Abridged? Did you ever watch it?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay, okay.
There we go. I solved the puzzle. Holy crap. That one took a while.
Hey Vegeta!
Your
Hey Vegeta!
wisdom grows.
Hey Vegeta! Hey
But
Vegeta!
be wary of
Vegeta.
temptation.
Vegeta!
Vegeta!
Hey Vegeta!
Vegeta!
What?
God, what do you
There yet?
want? Hi. God, I'm going to kill you.
Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No.
Well, I don't think I watched all of it, but I watched a good chunk of it.
Oh, you should. Oh, it's just such a good series.
Yeah, I want to rewatch basically all of that and Yu-Gi-Oh again. Right.
Yeah, I need to pick up with Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a bunch of episodes later on that he made that I've never watched. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Dragon Ball Z Abridged or Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, Miranda? They're on YouTube.
YouTubing.
Because if you haven't, you should most definitely watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Give it a few episodes. It takes a few short episodes to warm up, but then it gets really good.
Yep. She said yep.
Oh, cool. I actually kind of wonder, is that in the now? Is that trendy? Or is that still too nerd culture for most people? Or is it old school?
I don't know.
I Yeah, I'm
It's
kind
been
of
around
curious
for a
about
while. But,
that. Yeah, it has. The only reason I never picked it up, it was around shortly after Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. But the reason I never picked it up is those first few episodes I think are really poorly done. Like they just didn't do their voices well.
the first
The
one
humor's very basic,
was
but
pretty bad. But then
they
I think
pick
over
up a
time they
lot.
finally got to that point.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, what about friends at school? People you know? Do you have any idea? It's probably not pop culture. I would doubt it. Like popular. The popular kids at school.
Gotta gain that imaginary friendship points. I'll just wither and die. I mean, don't have to be popular to enjoy school or anything, so...
Yeah, no. It doesn't matter if you're popular or not. Trust me, once you're out of fucking school, that shit is just garbage, crap garbage.
Oh, that's
I'm
not
just
true.
wanted to know...
I'm sure you can find somebody. You just need to go up and talk to them.
Nah, yeah. Really, I bet there's people out there. I think you're fine. Get along fine with me.
Eh?
I like your questions. Well, if you are having problems though, just don't let shitheads get to you. They get their comeuppance, trust me.
Man, there's plenty of them.
Unless they get into politics, then they fucking pervert the system and ruin everyone's life.
Well, there's that. Damn, it's too tall. That is not too tall. Oh, I got me another box. So my goal is to get a red laser, huh?
Yeah, fuck that guy. Seriously, fuck Trump. I shouldn't bring him up, but god damn it, fuck that guy.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
To be honest, I don't think Trump was probably ever popular either. I think he pretty much had his parents pay his way through everything. He definitely got paid or bought into college. I think there's something, initially he got rejected from whatever it was, Yale, Harvard, or like no, and then his father made like a huge donation. They're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, but
It's kind of sad. Kind of sad when those big institutions like that, which once held prestige for their academic standards, are pretty shit now because they could just take whatever based on money. Oh, damn it, Bobby. Whoa.
oh damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Dale. Turn down for what?
Turn down for what?
Yeah, those are pretty good. The memes with Donald Trump and Attack on Titan. You've seen those, right? Oh, are you serious? Okay, I gotta show you.
Oh crap! I need a blue laser, I guess. I don't have two, so I can't do it that way. Which means I do have to lift it somewhere.
I can't find the good ones. I keep finding these shitty ripoffs that people thought were funny later on. The whole joke is the wall that he's like, we're gonna build a wall around Mexico.
Oh, you know
blah,
what?
blah, blah.
I think I remember one of them.
I could have sworn I posted some in
Probably
Discord
did.
a year or two ago. Yeah. And then you hear the soundtrack playing, you know, the opening theme music.
Yeah. Huh. That also requires a box up there, though. Oh, there's another box. Shit.
Skyrim memes? Man, I love me some Skyrim. That is easily one of my favorite games. The only meme I could think of is like the one where, you know, the arrow to the knee, which quickly died. People went way ham on that thing. I didn't even understand why they went ham on it. It was like, it was kind of entertaining.
It was funny. It was because it was a glitch in the game.
What, the arrow in the knee?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I thought it was just based around the saying, like, you know, I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took an arrow to the knee.
There was like a glitch in the game where basically if you got shot in the knee, you die.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No way. Did I miss that entire thing? That was the meme? That was why it was what it was based around?
Yeah.
No. It had to have been off of that expression. Because that's all I ever saw. Okay, I gotta look it up. Arrow to the knee, history. What do you mean? Memorable quote originating from the Skyrim's often repeated stock line throughout the game. It went on to inspire the Snow Clone to use it. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's based off the town guards. So I guess there might have been that glitch as well that I did not know about, but it's based off of the town guards just repeating that phrase.
Oh, well, I didn't know that either.
Yep.
Took an arrow in the knee. Actually, I can't remember that. They're walking around just doing that.
Yeah.
I took an arrow in the knee.
And then it got to be like, oh, I used to be a president, and then I took an arrow to the knee, and oh, I used to be a Lonnie like you, and I took an arrow to the knee.
Then I took
Can you
an
believe
arrow
that?
in the butt.
I took an arrow to the butt.
Oh, the boxes.
Well, there's a good question then, Miranda. What are your go-to memes? What do you like other than the ones you just mentioned? Do you have any more? If you say Pepe, I will kick you.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't care for that. Frog.
Well, that one's like confirmed like racist bullshit. It got swallowed up by racist xenophobes.
Spread.
Now I have that Attack on Titan song stuck in my head.
Yeah, I kind of do too. What is Pepe? Nothing. Don't look it up. It's terrible.
Don't. It's dumb. It's not even funny. It really isn't. It's just really dumb. I mean, if you are curious, look it up, but just be aware. You might actually be insulted more than anything.
That's a little bit of a bad design for the game, but alright, whatever. Just enough. Doesn't work.
Yeah. See, they're not very good. All it is like the bad frog drawing. I don't get them either. They've been associated with a lot of like 4chan hate threads and racist bastards though, and that's why they're bad. You know, it's sad that this one got associated with the racism as well. Ugandan Knuckles. I actually found that one visually entertaining. I just liked the image of the dorky ass Knuckles. Yeah. And apparently that's how it started off. It wasn't associated with that Ugandan bullshit.
No, it wasn't. No.
Yeah, which is a real shame.
But then someone came with the voice line, and yeah,
And
lo and behold.
did the whole, yeah. I don't mind some of the lines either, like, do you know the way? But then people were like, you do not have Ebola, and saying dumb shit like that, and I'm like, yeah, that is really fucking offensive. I don't think this game has enough boxes, Lonnie. I think the game needs more boxes.
This is definitely a box puzzle, which I just finished. Thank God. All right. Onward to the next puzzle. Also, I'm not sure where the star is in this. I definitely want to get the star here, wherever it is, before I leave. Because I realized that your puzzles don't reset when you go into the other sections. And sometimes they like to use the other puzzles in order to get the star. And it's a pain in the ass when you have to come back and you have to do the puzzle again and then get the star. Doop-a-doo-doo. Okay.
Oh my god. So, have you ever played any of the Final Fantasy games, Miranda? Like Lonnie, and how he's going to play Final Fantasy 9.
I know. 3 is the best.
Next. He's going to play Final Fantasy 9 exactly next. He's actually going to put this game down right now and play Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I think it was 3 you were talking about.
Oh, man, I feel old. Lonnie, I feel old. These are all classics. They're like classics within the medium.
Yeah, they're classics to us.
They should be classics to everybody. Certain games should be like a requirement.
I know. One of my cousins was like, I don't even know what Final Fantasy is. I don't even know what Super Mario Bros. Is.
Oh
I'm like,
my
what?
God.
You want to play
You know
games?
what'll be
you know
weird?
What? You're going to have to play these first before you even play anything else. You are required.
I am not gonna lie, if I had a kid, I would totally do that. I'd be like, no, you're not playing this modern game until you sit down and you finish Super Mario World 3.
With him, I was like, you aren't gonna play anything else, any of my games, until you play these games. I made him a list of classic games. And I was like, you beat these and you can play anything else. I don't care, but you have to beat these first.
That is great.
And he did, so I was very proud of him.
Did he like them? Did he enjoy them?
He enjoyed half of them, or at least a good chunk of them. Chrono Trigger, for one, I mean, can't beat that.
Yeah, that's classic as well.
Well, that's good. At least you know Super Mario. My cousin did.
Wow. That is freaky. So I normally don't have my streamers sound on because I'm doing other shit. I don't care. They usually listen to whatever. I'm not interested. Out of curiosity, because someone mentioned something, I turned on his sound. He's listening to fucking Attack on Titan.
Okay. Alright then.
Weird.
Not weird at all. I have to use because I have to see it. Maybe I can get the thing now. I need the box over here so I can get the thing. Yeah, I don't even know when season 3 is supposed to start.
Oh, that's reminded back to the retro games. The point I wanted to make that I thought was so funny is I wonder if we're going to get to a point in our history where, like, you know, like stuffy old school teachers are like, okay, class, today you have to play through Super Mario World 3. And all the class is going, ah, man. And then I want you to write a report on Super Mario 3 and, like, or Skyrim, or, like, the stories, you know? Like, oh, today we're witnessing the story of BioShock. Yes. The class is just, like, groaning, like, oh, God, I don't want to play BioShock.
Why? These games aren't even classic.
Right.
No, I don't
Nope.
have Snapchat. Chat.
Do not have Snapchat. Probably won't be getting Snapchat either. I just don't use social media sites. I'm not a fan. So, today, Lonnie, we'll discuss the values of Final Fantasy 3. I mean, 9, 3 times 3.
That one
And,
game.
that one game. And you have to write a report on how you should be playing Final Fantasy 9 right at this moment.
Well,
And how it's the best game ever.
I guess I'm just gonna have to deny that request and write it about 3 and
God damn
fail
it.
my paper.
You're fired. You're a terrible student.
Can't fire a student.
I can't teach a student like you. Terrible student.
Also, yes, Bioshock is a great game.
Yeah, it is a good game. I'm trying to think what would be a game
How do I
for its storytelling or even gameplay elements would you actually want like reported on? If you had to be like, all right, I want my kids to know about this because it actually had a significant impact in terms of storytelling in media, what video game would you do?
Like picking a game just that pretty much created the culture, or just
Yeah, like a good example is, you know how they have us read a book like Fahrenheit 451, a good book, I loved it. But it's also, that's just me, I loved the book, I thought it was fantastic. But it's also one of the books that we had to read in Miss Johnson's English class, or senior English, and write a report on it. So Fahrenheit 451. So what would you put akin to those old classic books in terms of the video games that you would want students to play?
Wait, rough, because it would depend on FNAF. I never played them, so I don't know.
Five Nights at Freddy's? I've never played those. I know what they are, though.
I'd still say Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger, yeah, I would agree with that one.
That one had some good things.
What about a more modern one that Miranda might actually be aware of?
Modern one, though, it's kind of rough. There's so
Yeah.
many, but they're not
There's
like. There's many games I'm thinking, but I don't know ones that are like impactful.
Yeah,
Because-
there's a couple.
A lot of them are AAA titles that are just repeating themselves, not really breaking the scenes. I mean, I don't know. Team Fortress 2 because of what they started, but I think there was something before that. Oh man, I do not know what to do with this puzzle. Why is there a band here? Is it knocking into the next room? Where does this go? Ah, okay. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I don't have a box, but I can get this box. Now I got 2 boxes. And I got a chamber. Cool. Burning the puzzle? If I had fire, sure. Except, I'm a robot that doesn't know how to create fire.
Any more questions? I am sorry. I'm doing a lot of multitasking at the moment. Any more questions? I should probably stop farting into my finger.
Oh my.
I don't know, I can't think of anything because I'm an idiot. I'll let Lonnie do it.
Gee, thanks. Would you eat alligators? Or, like, frog legs? Or caviar? Exotic foods?
I've had gator before. It's I don't remember having like a pleasant experience. It wasn't terrible, but it was like kind of like fishy jerky for some reason. I've asked other people who have also had gator, like good gator, and they like it, and they said that I apparently had a bad experience, which kind of sucks. I have always wanted to try frog legs.
I tried frog legs. They're alright.
Really?
Yeah.
I've also wanted to try escargot snails with butter, cooked snails. I would.
That one I would not. I can't think.
I'd try it. It depends on the texture. If I had to spit it out, then I'd spit it out, but I'd still try it.
Swap it out with the box. Maybe that might work? I don't know. $9:30. It's almost 10:30 for me. do the thing probably instead. Oh, apparently that's all I need to do. Oh, because there's a star. Okay, so that explains why there's more to do. Just gotta figure out what the fuck they want.
It is 7:25 here. That late. Pretty good.
What an early bastard.
Well,
It's tricky.
you know the only reason I know that song is that fucking game.
I can use the jammer to stop this. What song? If I stack it 2 times, I
Will destroy the universe. That's right. If you stack it 2 times, everything is kablooey. Good job, Lonnie. You killed us all.
well, it's not like you wanted to live.
Yeah, that's true. That's sad. Just say that so casually. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you nailed it. Fix this. And I can set it up over there. Doesn't fall. Okay, so if I take this, this, like that, set it here, place it back on top. Kind of works. Wait, what happened to the It's our fault.
It is. I don't know if Miranda's still here. I think she died.
She might have. It's alright.
Killed her.
I don't blame her. I've been stuck on this puzzle for a while. Not like much has been happening. I'm trying to figure it out.
Is there a story to this, or is it just puzzles?
There's a little tiny story that you have to like dig for, but mostly puzzles. Every once in a while, when you go to a new world, God will speak to you and say, "This world is yours to walk upon," you know, because I created it for you. However, do not go to the tower in the middle; it is forbidden. So basically, once you solve all the puzzles, you can go to the tower, and then God will get angry, I'm assuming. Oh my god, I didn't think of that. I got an extra piece. heads off. Then I have an extra piece. Or I could maybe one. No, there's no way. The extra piece can come in handy though. That's how I can stack the boxes on top of each other. So I was one piece short. I wasn't sure how to fucking do it. Alright, I think I got this. I just gotta figure out how to set it up.
Excuse me. Keep the yowling in me.
That's like an infectious disease.
It is.
There's another box in here, Harper.
Oh no! Time to snap and kill everyone.
That's right, because... Oh my god. Okay.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get a drink, so I'll be right back.
Do it. Should I put it inside? Okay, because then I can use the outside door all around. I'm gonna probably have to get that. If I get that open and that open, it's fine. But how can I get it to stay? This piece like this. Give it a try. Alright. This, that. This. On top. Place this here. short. I don't know. Yeah, it gets hard cut right there. Damn. I do have a mic. How are you? What's it? Vinprint School? Oh, I'm sorry. Vinprint is cool. Yeah, it's probably still masqueraded. That's cool. I mean, a lot of people either come and go. It's all right. 'Tis life. How are you doing? My favorite game on PC? Yeah, I'm playing on PC. At the moment, I guess I'm more interested in Overwatch, PlayerUnknown, Battlegrounds, Rainbow Six Siege,
Final Fantasy 9.
Final Fantasy 3. I was about to say 6, but I don't know. Oh, oops, I was supposed to get that door. Even then. Vermprin says hi to you, even though you can't see him because you're not on Twitch, so it doesn't show for you. Yeah, we're a bunch of lively group sometimes, as in I'll always say is hello and then ask you a question. Like, how's it going? Still gets cut off. Every once in a while. Just depends on what the game is. And depending on what he's doing in the background. Sometimes he likes to talk.
What's going on? I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
busy.
Vinprint is just saying hello to you. That was all.
Hello.
I don't know. I have to probably just give up on this puzzle for now. I just don't know what it is. Well, thanks. And have a good one, man. And thank you for following. Hope you have a good night.
Cool beans.
Cool bros.
Take it easy.
Yeah, I don't know. Just fuck it. Time to just move on to a new puzzle. Called the Puzzlesaurus. Actually, it's called Omelette, but you know what I mean.
Oubliette. Oubliette.
Oubliette.
Oubliette.
Oh no, it's one of these rewind ones. Yay. One, two, three. I can't put it on top. I thought I could. Damn. It's a waste of time. I can't even interact with it. Ah, weird. Oh, that's what I missed. I missed the paddle thing. Good old rewind. Do it while I'm holding the thing. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, so those do weigh stuff. Okay. Good. Wait, a red laser? No, there's a star right here. I don't have a red laser in this one though. Which means I have to get it from somewhere else. Don't do that.
Ooh.
Stop it.
All these. Are you in a different world now?
They kind of all look similar to here. This is actually just a hub.
Yeah.
I'm in a hub right now that looks the same.
Why are you doing puzzles in a hub?
Because that's how the game works. Okay, I don't know if you looked at the game, but this here, in about like 30 seconds, is where you start. And then there's signs all across that show you which direction these puzzles are. And then this main board shows you what's currently here in the hub, or at least in the world that you're currently in. And I still have 3 more red puzzles to figure out here, and 2 stars if I look for them. However, I mean, once you do that, then you can leave and then go to the next one. Or the next world. But mostly each hub or little subsection has the same theme because it's all in one area.
Okay.
The red one, I don't know how that would work. Very tall walls, I don't... Turn way up. The throat room. Oh Jesus. There's all sorts of stuff going on here. And another star. I know where both stars are. Even the game said I couldn't do it. Oh boy.
Man, there's so much the same fucking shit on the screen every time I go back to your YouTube page.
Yeah, I don't expect it to be like exciting. Just want to finish the game.
Fair enough. How long is it? Do you know?
Should be close. After I get like these several pieces. I think the game reset. Hold on, let me find it. It didn't reset that I can't leave this hub. It reset so I can leave. Stupid game. Alright. So if I leave this sub hub, I enter the main hub. And in each main hub there's like 7 worlds. And I have 4 more here in World C. But of course I missed a couple things in the other worlds, so I don't know if that's going to count or not.
Oh boy.
But for the most part, I'm pretty far in it. So if I leave World C and go to the main hub.
Oh my god.
This is what I was talking about with the weird tree structure that's going on here.
Guess I'll see that in a second. Oh, yeah, that's right. I always forget you're a robot.
I'm a robot. Yeah, each of these computers eventually have like text documents they can read. Yeah. They're weird and sometimes they don't make sense because they're like, it takes a perspective from someone's life at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was just in the office one day and I just started eating a sandwich. That's it.
Tasty. Ham and cheese and a bit of lettuce.
Alright, so this is the main hub where you start, basically. Well, kind of start. This is where you should start. And, I have World A, World C, B, and C. And then there's the main tower, which you'll see in like 30 seconds. It's a huge fucking ass tower. And I'm assuming is the end of the game. According to the tower, there's 6 levels. I don't know what that means. But it's a big ass tower. And there's a hidden star back here, which I don't even know how to get.
Do you think your god is overcompensating for something?
Maybe. I mean, probably. He's pretty much a douchebag anyways. So, in World A, I've missed 3 puzzles. I will have to go back for. And World B, I also missed 3 puzzles. So not too bad. So what, that's 16, 20, 22 more puzzles? And then I got all the puzzle pieces that I need from the world at least. And then there's the super secret awesome stars are there.
Super secret awesome stars?
Yeah.
What are you playing, Super Mario World?
Yeah, I am.
Or whatever, Mario 64?
Mario 64, man. This is World
Did they get
A.
stars in 64?
Yeah.
I never played 64.
Really? It's really
Yeah,
good.
I played Sunshine. I liked Sunshine.
That's... well, Sunshine was the metal sheriff badges or whatever.
Yeah, Shine Sprite.
Whatever it was, yeah.
Yeah, they were like suns.
Yeah, it's the same concept. It's the same exact game, except they didn't have a jetpack and stuff. Just had different hat abilities or something. Which I was okay with. It was fun.
Before the age of chaos, there were other gods, old gods. But for all their power, they could not save their world. Thus, I was made, and I shall preserve this world forever, for you and your generations. That is my purpose.
Shit. Oh, wrong.
Don't do that.
Oh, you've been watching more One Piece?
Oh, yeah. I think I got
Where are you now?
846, or excuse me, 246. Episode 246, yeah. I'm basically at the point where everyone's splitting up.
Splitting up?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Usopp is on his own because of the Mary, and
gotcha.
well, he's starting to realize that the Mary is not fixable and so forth.
Yeah. Alright. So you're getting into the really meaty
Robin
parts.
is left and become a murderous.
Oh, she's already
person.
left. Wow. Wow.
And then we're talking like the 4 captains or something, or I don't remember what they called them, admirals or something. Elite 4.
Navy admirals?
I don't know if they were Navy. They were super secret, top secret people.
Oh.
With the
Well, I
bird
know there's a...
and the leopard gum. No, leopard fruit or whatever. Devil fruit.
Yeah. So CP9 or CP whatever?
Yeah, there you go.
Is?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Basically kicked
So
everyone's ass.
Oh, so you actually do know, you saw the transformation into a leopard and kick everybody's butt.
Yep, I did see that. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's CP9, that
I
organization.
think it's pretty much where I left it at. Yeah.
Damn, I need to really play catch up now.
Yeah, you'll probably have a good chunk of time to really get to it. I don't know when I'll get back to it. Now that Jonathan's back here. Essentially, I was just watching it to pass time, but now he's here. Yeah.
Gotcha. I gotta be right back. I hear someone shouting on the phone.
Yeah, go for it. That was strangely really easy. And yet, I could not figure it out for me 2 days ago. How crazy. Yeah. Damn.
God dang it. God dang it, Lottie. Yeah.
So yeah, I just did that puzzle pretty quickly in the other one, and 2 days ago I had a really hard time. I couldn't figure it out. Weird how that happened. Sometimes the puzzles just come to you. same thing with this puzzle. I was having a hard time. I just figured it out. Guess I just needed a break. Deception. I remember this one. Shit. This one still stumps me. Boop-a-doop.
Sorry I'm quiet at the moment. I am actively conversing with someone. That's usually when I get the quietest, is when I'm having a back and forth writing.
No, it's fine, man. I'm just trying to figure out this puzzle.
Okie dokie.
I think I'm onto something now. Christ, Devin. And yes. It threw up a false fucking energy thing. I hate you.
Rejoice, child, for you have fulfilled all your tasks in this land. You have conquered all its guardians and solved all.
Okay, I am done chatting with the person.
Wow. Well, is it like a friend or is it just someone on
Work.
Work. Okay, yeah. Fun times.
Yeah, he was defining rules, and sometimes that can be tricky, and you do have to ask a lot of convoluted questions.
Yeah.
Like, just as an example, scroll up here. So this guy, he takes commissions, obviously, and he just got back from like a vacation from Portugal. I can't remember where he was, but he was actually visiting his family overseas for a month. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, so he's pointing out certain things that he wants for this current batch of like commissions, so people can ask me and I can be like, hey, no, he doesn't do this. Yes, he wants that. And he said earlier, like I asked, well, how adult did you want to go this? And it's like pretty safe for work. He's usually a very safe for work person.
Ah.
He he doesn't usually do adult commissions. So it's like, well, keywords usually. So I always have to ask, well, how adult do you want to go? It's pretty safe for work. And I suggested, like, you know, teasing around nudity at best, but nothing actually beyond that. And he's like, no, well, you could still go more adult than that. So I was trying to define that further. So it's like, apparently there could be nudity, but nothing sexual. And it can be nudity, like playful, and he took off for the night, so he's done. And I just kind of assumed this. I think he means like toplessness, pretty much. So no genitalia.
No showing the parts.
Most likely. But yeah, so that's it. He just working out the details on that, so I can run a stream, so I don't have to ask him questions while he's working.
Yeah, makes sense. Why would you put a ladder?
Wow, fucking that.
Can't carry it.
Ugh. Ugh.
This sounds like some way to walk.
Ugh.
Why would you?
Oh, that's showed it fancier.
Oh wait, no. Should I use that? Keys.
I think it's called pencil. Yeah.
Doesn't mean I can open this door. Cool. Alright. And this is how you get the star. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Ugh. Just a star. Always the stars.
In the mountain.
Show me your stars.
Show me your moves.
Show your moves.
discussion. Catch up there. Good gravy. Oh.
I'm surprised we can switch past there. Don't know how to get back there. And then again, there's this. Yeah, maybe not.
Get rid of that. And move you over. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of people today. Fucking hell.
There's too many people.
I don't get why that is. There's like almost never any like either like nothing or fucking everyone. Blurg.
It's like people exist.
On this planet to inconvenience me, I
Yeah,
agree.
very much. Alright, if I can't find this star, I'm just going to look up where it is. It's a minor annoyance that I can't even see where it is. If I can see it, I can at least try and solve for it, but... There's a ladder here. I would think it'd be around here, but it's not. This is the very beginning of the game where you start. But I don't see anything. Even then, if I were able to take a jammer with me, all the way out here, bring it anywhere I want. Can't go through there. There's nothing to block off anyways. I'll go here. I could block off that, but it's not gonna work. Alright, fuck it. Where the fuck is the star? You're the only two of us puzzle. Where's that? I was just at it. This one. So it's around here? Aha.
Yes. Aha.
It was a hidden switch. That's behind a goddamn force field. Damn good game. That means I do have to go and get this stupid thing. Damn.
God change it.
Always throwing off my things and shit. Gosh darn it. Alright, got me a jammer. I can go get that star. Alright. Alright. So I am done with Hub A World 1. And 2. And... no, done with 3. Goddamn. Oh, hell no.
What?
I think I know how to get this other star, but I don't think I want to even bother solving it. I don't even know where to begin. Unless it's just like a super secret thing.
Do you have to solve it, or can you skip it?
I technically could, but it'd probably get like a bad ending. And I kind of want to get the stars. There's only 30 of them. Not terrible, but they kind of are because they're hidden. I'm gonna look it up at least because there's these pillars with a bunch of numbers like a clock. And either I'm guessing it gives me the star or it gives me like some super secret awesome thing because each of these pillars has a fucking button on them.
Oh boy.
There is a lot of pillars. And I wouldn't even know where the reference would come from. Yep, it's the fucking columns. Oh my god, I would have had to decode this
Wow.
QR
Yeah,
code.
I see that. That's obnoxious.
That's annoying because I would have used a QR reader to figure out what that says.
Good lord.
Ugh. Ugh. It's a reference to the moon landing, though, which is pretty cool.
Oh. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I would have had to decode that and then try to figure out what those numbers meant and then transfer it to ask art or something. And then figure out the date that was meant for the moon landing and then realize I only have to do the month. That is a terrible puzzle.
Are you just gonna do it since you know the answer now?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. That is not. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, it's interesting. Doesn't necessarily mean it's good.
Just interesting, but it's not good for our game. That meant mostly for like solving puzzles with different objects.
Yeah.
Especially there's like no real hint.
So, watching you play this, I can at least say that I sadly have not developed an interest in playing this game. In fact, if anything, it says to me like I probably shouldn't. But it does make me want to play Professor Layton or Portal again.
I would like to play the Layton games. There we go.
I like
Just
the,
to kind of go
Layton
through
game
them,
I played.
especially the ones I haven't caught up on.
Yeah.
Probably should. Wouldn't be too hard to set up.
They're fun. I like them. They're,
I like them.
cheeky. They're humorous. I like the characters' designs.
It's the same like puzzle flaws I have with this. Sometimes I'll just blank out on puzzles. Oh, stairwell. And a star. Wow, that's probably the meanest star in this game, by far. And probably will be. But this game kind of reminds me almost like Portal-esque, but without the portals.
Without the humor too.
Yes,
Story
there's
is
also
huge.
that.
Story is a huge part of Portal. I love the puzzles. Don't get me wrong, but I
story
love
was
it's
very
the atmosphere and the story and the humor
Yep.
that really made that game.
This one's story is just a bit too serious, and
Yeah.
it has an interesting background, but at the same point you're like, whatever. The only point this time I'm actually even playing early is for the puzzles. Okay, I'm also probably gonna just, I don't know, figure out something about these stars. Like, maybe look up a hint location on where they might be so that we can get through this faster. Not necessarily the solution, just where the fuck they are. wait. Maybe that might be the way. Kind of look like a jumping thing I just fucked up on. These maps are fucking huge, Arbor.
They do look pretty. They do kind of almost seem needlessly big, especially considering they're all filled with the same looking trees, terrain, copy paste assets that they've made for themselves. Are too big.
That's why.
Still pretty, but yeah.
Yeah, still pretty. That's very pretty. Wait, can I go down there? I can't. Probably die. Yep, I'll die.
Close up these.
Damn it. Do you like jumping puzzles? Because I got a game for you. It's called Guild Wars.
Yay, Guild Wars!
I do sometimes miss Guild Wars, but at the same time I'm so far behind on it.
Certain aspects of it. I've heard that they pulled something shitty with the past year or so that a lot of people are very angry with. It's either microtransaction based. I think it's microtransaction based.
That sucks.
And it's like, that's not why I bought Guild Wars. I bought Guild Wars because it was like an MMO without the subscription fee. But if you lock stuff behind microtransactions, not just cosmetics, then you are defeating the purpose of picking up that game in the first place.
Yeah. Because essentially you can, if you play the game enough, you can buy anything in the store for free. You have to work for it. But I think what they probably would have done out there is cool. Found the store.
Well, the thing is if it was
they locked
easily
stuff behind
achievable.
it. I mean,
Yeah, it was locking stuff behind microtransactions that either were only paid to play or exorbitant grinds or something like that. Because otherwise, the community I don't think would have been that angry. They were pretty pissy.
what the hell? Where do I get a red laser? Huh. No, guess I have to look across. Nope. No. there. Okay. Not okay. Okay. Stars.
Stars.
So there's a pillar outside that I had to use, but I had to use a separate puzzle in order to link the red. And then from that puzzle into another puzzle, and then I can open the door. Yeah.
And then once you open the door, there's a shotgun inside. You can kill yourself.
Oh shit. Actually, there's an axe you can get in the third hub for some reason. I don't know why, but you can pick it up.
Yeah.
I plan on picking that up and going into the tower, the main tower. Maybe I get to kill something. Doubt it. I think I remember where the star was. Somewhere over there.
What accent does Michael Caine have?
Michael Caine?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't remember. Jewish. Yep. There you go.
Jewish. What accent does...
Yep, there it is.
Cockney.
Cockney. Yep. There you go. Totally forgot what that was. I think that a force field too. Even if we get 2 blocks here, it's not going to be high enough. That's all that's offered here. Wire. A wire that goes nowhere? That can't be right. Oh. With the red door, damn it. Where do I get a red plate? Oh, never mind, I see. Cool. That star wasn't too bad. And I didn't have to look it up.
What's I think it's transatlantic accent.
Transmatic?
Mid-Atlantic?
Oh, Mid-Atlantic.
Mid-Atlantic. Betty, who's that? Betty Page. Okay. I don't know why this guy is saying like, yes, this one character's voice is actually based kind of around Audrey Hepburn, which it has been in movies. You know, you can hear her voice, or Betty Page, who was in no movies, to my knowledge, because she wasn't a movie star. She's a pinup model. What the hell?
Like, just randomly naming someone?
No, people are asking. It's a common question. This guy's working on his comic, and people are asking, "Oh, hey, what accents would you give these certain characters?" And he has this one character, a woman named Alex, and she's supposed to have a mid-Atlantic accent, like Audrey Hepburn, like older movies, kind of like that. Darling, oh, hello.
Hello, darling.
It's like, it's not British, it's American, but it's not. It's very old-fashioned.
Savvy.
Yeah. And then he mentioned, yeah, I said like Audrey Hepburn. He's like, yeah. Or Betty Page. And I was like, who the fuck is Betty Page? That name sounds familiar. And I looked it up. Yeah, and she's this old school pinup model. I don't think I've ever heard her voice ever, or seen her in any moving pictures. She is from that era, though. Audrey Hepburn. She's very old school. But she has like the black hair. You would see her on like the side of a plane, like on World War II.
Yeah.
Stuff like that type of modeling.
Ooh, I think I got all the stars here. So, I can go to the super secret star room. Yep, and solve this ridiculous puzzle. There we go. Alright. What is this Star World? Oh, fuck me.
Oh, Nelly.